Yo, what is up? It is TDF TikTok Freak. What's up, y'all? So, it's FNCS time. This is a Fortnite major. Winners making land placements. All this stuff gonna go on. And it happens this weekend in a bunch of regions. The regions I'm predicting are EU and NA Central. I'm usually better at NA Central, but we'll see how it goes. Usually these are gonna be all horrible. I'm actually predicting all 50, so I'm going to be so wrong. I'm going to be disrespecting people, and they're going to prove me wrong because they're better than me, and I know way more than I do about the game. I'm just a viewer. Just a viewer at the end of the day. So, we're going to get into it. We're going to start with EU. Here you see the EU map over here. Everyone's landing during the games. It'll be 6 games on Saturday, 6 games on Sunday. We'll see who wins it all, who qualifies to land, who's already qualified. A lot of stuff to go through. EU already has some teams qualified, and I think they have nine teams that can qualify in this. So we'll see, and let's get into it right now. So EU, who do I have winning EU? I have none other than Shark and Teeny. Shark and Teeny, I have them winning EU. The young demon of Shark with the experience of Teeny as an IGL. I think it's their time. They didn't win last FNCS. They were trying to make sure they grieved Huddy Fishy, so they had an uncontested drop spot at the Summit Land. They've been looking so good. They had an amazing Heat performance. I think Shark and Teeny going to get it done. In second, I have Vico and Malabuka coming in second place for this FNCS. They are the Summit Land Tournament champions. I'm coming second. Good uncon drop spot. They're going to do super good. They can win it easily. In third, I have who won the FNCS last time for the first major for EU. Sky and Scroll, another great team. Can easily see them also winning it. Uncon drop spot. I hope they win it because I like them a lot. In fourth place, I have Experience, the veteran duo, Cammy and Hari. Cammy, one of the GOATs. Definitely one of the land GOATs. One of EU GOATs. I think coming in fourth, other uncon drop spot with a lot of con teams around them. All surrounded Cammy and Hari. So I think they should do another pretty good. I like their split. Should be good for them. In fifth place, I have another uncon team, Chino and Pablo Wingu. They, of course, landed in uncon Sinister. I think they're going to do pretty good. Same drop spot Peter Bon and Puyo have, I believe, and then AC. So I think they're going to do pretty good. Sometimes I think the pressure gets to them a little bit. They almost won it last year, went to contest Sky and Scroll at the end. Didn't win. Sky and Scroll defended it. So yeah, I think they come in fifth. I think they're going to do really good. Show out. In sixth place, I have my underrated guys who are no longer underrated because everyone knows them. Controller duo size scary, uncontested drop middle of I believe close to Golden Grave with Chap and Flixie. Yep, right there next to Chap and Flixie. Super good team. They know how to perform well. They're a land qualified team already, so I think they come in sixth. In seventh place, I have Nebs and Nathan. Their split isn't the best, but they are uncontested. I believe they're good. Some people have them coming in fifth. Some people have them coming in 10th. It's around the top 10 short ones around. Kind of went in the middle with the seventh place. I do think they perform pretty well, though. I think they'll be able to bring home a solid placement, qualify to the next LAN event, and it'll be good for them. Good showing for them. I like it. Another team that not really underrated because everyone knows them now and knows how good they are uncontested. In eighth place, I have Focus Thomas. Right now they are con. I don't know if they're going to be split into POI, if they're going to be contesting it with Zarbe and Wolvax. So that's why I'm kind of putting them reserve in eighth. I think they're definitely more battle royale than the reload type of team for EWC, which I didn't qualify for. So I do think this is more their skill set. It kind of stinks they're contested. I don't know if they're split or not yet. If they do split, I can see them top fiving. If not, I think they come in eighth. So we'll see how it goes. I think they kind of change up that game by game how it goes, how they're feeling. In ninth place, I have Swizzy and Pixie. Swizzy and Pixie did have all of Uncon Battlewood, but recently Twick and Mydra went and they want to try to split it. Swizzy and Pixie's not really trying that. I don't know why they don't try it. I think splitting Battlewood is perfectly fine. I think there's so many chests, like over 70 chests at the POI, that you can easily split that with another team. It's still both of you have really good, and Swizzy and Pixie are super good. I just think they might get too greedy, and that might cost them against Twick and Mydro. And if it drags out, I think other teams could come in third party them. That's why they're better coming in ninth. They're better than a ninth place team, but that's just what I'm thinking does happen. Someone has to fall, or I think it might be them. In 10th place, I have Ferdoxy and Morris. I'm not even that big of a Ferdoxy guy, But uncon for Doxy and how good Marius is looking, I gotta put them top 10 in qualifying. I have to. It's weird putting them above a team like Chap and Flixie, who both players are just a little more skilled, I think. But it's what I'm feeling. I think Marius and Doxy will play good. I just really see them having a good show, a top 10 finish that will qualify them for the next lane event, and I think they have it in the bag. I think they can do it. I think people are predicting around the 10th to 15th range. I'm gonna go on the higher side and put them 10th. And from now on, I'm gonna go now 11 through 20. Put them on. And I'll try to talk about each team. Okay, now we have 11th through 20th on the board. And 11th, I have Chap and Flixie, Uncover Golden Grove. I just feel like somehow this team disappoints. I think this might be like, yo, we don't disappoint anymore. We're gonna come out, we're gonna fire it up, show you what we got. And I hope that is for Chap and Flixie. That would really help me feel so much more confident about them as a duo. But I had to put them in 11th just because they haven't shown that yet. In 12th, I have Pix and Firen. I don't think anyone else has them this high. Pix is a solid player, Firen's a solid player, but they don't have a good split. But I do think that Pix is a super good IGO that can lead it really well, so I'm hoping that takes them. My low pick is 13th place at Dharma and Demas. I feel bad putting this low. I just think they might be contested randomly throughout the tournament, and that's what scares me about it, is them being contested. Also, if there's north zone bias and them going at the super south part of the map down here, it could be super hard for them to do all those rotations. That's why I'm just nervous about them. 14th, I have King Grinch and Twy, who are contested, but I have faith in them. I think Bimbo and Radio might not even land there, so that's what I'm hoping for. We'll just see how it goes. I have them from 14th. Cheatin and Gearass in 15th. I'm a big Cheatin fan, big Gearass fan. I hope both do well. Maybe a little high on them, but we'll see how it goes. Twek and Mydra, who's landing at the same POI, so we get Pixie coming in 16th. These predictions are really based on me thinking that they're going to end up splitting the POI after the first couple games. So I hope that goes good, or else Twek and Mydra will not be finishing that high. 17th, I have Ping and Ghost. Ghost underrated. Ping was on the team with Ping, Watson, and Alabuka last year. Super good team. I think they're very talented, can pull off some crazy upsets. Rax and Johnson 18th, Uncon POI at Chopped. Both of them do pretty good. Mr. Savage and Truly at 19th. Uncons as of now. Hopefully they don't get conned. Not the greatest split, but they showed me they can do pretty well. Truly did amazing in the heats as well in the last chance. He did pretty good, so I'm on board. In 20th, Savage's old duo, Velo and Xenox, another team. Xenox always qualifies in NA2, super good team. They can go up to like 15th, 20th range, in my opinion. I think most are going to have them around there, so that's the top 20. Now let's go 21 through 30, get them showed up. We got 21st through 30th now. 21st, I have Asa and Turtle. Uncontested. I don't know if the greatest drop. A couple teams con near him, could come over and get some of their loot. But I'm going to stick with 21st. 22nd of Walks and Kiro. I think they're better than this, but I think just EU has so many talented players. I think they might come in 22nd, so they get contested later on as well. 23rd of Phantom Fletches. Landing your Sharkatini, so they might get keyed. Kind of nervous about that. Hopefully, they don't get keyed and they can kind of middle of the road. 24th of Izzy and Nosif, another super talented team. Qualified for EWC and Reload. Kind of underrated. Making grand finals now. Happy for both of them. I think they do pretty good right in the middle of the pack. 24th. 25th is Dinas and Franek, who are triple contested. It's going to be a madhouse right there. It's really just picked one team out of those that can kind of come out on top. I just really on Dinas and Franek. I'll probably be wrong, and we'll see how it goes. 26th of Cridge and Volko, who lost the POI to Marius and Fedoxy, so now they're going up to contest Huddy and Fishy at Wonkyland, who I could have right after them in 27th. I think they're going to fight a couple times. It'll be pretty even. Then they're going to split a lot. Both teams are going to do decent. They'll come 26, 27. Kind of stinks that they're contesting each other. 28th, someone has to disappoint. I wish I didn't pick the Frenchies to disappoint, but I did. Podesai and Sato, I'm sorry. I think they can get surprise contested if teams are doing bad at certain drop spots down there. Zone bias is going to be hard for them as well, I think, if it's northern zones. I just think they might disappoint. I know a lot of people have them in like their top 15 qualifying to the globals. I just don't see it. I hope I get proven wrong and made look like an idiot because I don't know anything about this game. 29th is Eyedrop and Gonzo. Gonzo's one of the coolest names ever. And iDrop's a solid player. I think it will do pretty good. I think he's a good IGL that can lead Gonzo. 30th, I got TD and Jewel. Don't know much about them, but they're contested. I think they're better than Rikana and Kuski, though. That's why I'm coming 30th. Not super high, not super low. We're going to show the 31st and 40th teams. Now we're going to part of the teams that I don't really know much about, so I can't elaborate on them that much. Okay, so 31st, I got Frosty and Josh. Uncontested drop that I think is going to be contested. That's why I have them coming 31st. Wi-Fi and Borsig, same thing. They're uncontested right now. I don't think it's a good split that they have, and they could be a team that gets contested because they see that they're uncontested as well. Minori and Darko, so a team I had been doing well in the Summit Land, which was kind of an underrated pick by me that ended up doing good. So pretty happy about that. But in this one, I do think they come in 33rd. 34th, Vidil and Ju, that triple contest there, that is just going to be a madhouse. Vidil's talk a lot of trash too. I love that. So let's see how it goes. Della and Alexis coming in 35th. Irish and Hizix in 36th. Pink and Harris in 37th. A team that I think just disappoints because they're so much better than this. Harris is such a good player. Pink's a solid IGL. He was really, really good back in the day too. And I just think someone drops down. I think iDrop and Gonzo might beat him off spawn, so I'm coming 37th. 38th, Hellfire Winter. I think Nico Malbuka kind of don't let them move sometimes, can key them, get some surge on them. That's why I have them coming 38th. Same with Alex Betty's landing up to the northwest next to Vico Malbuka. Same thing with them as well. 40th, I have Lee and Sined, who I do know actually. I think they could be better than that, but I think Ping and Ghost really do dominate the off spawn if they do fight. That's why I have Lee and Sined coming 40th. 41st, I got Fastroki and Noah Riley. Go to the game, some of the best. You know how it is. Fruity and Kenty, 42nd. Don't know much about. Bimbo and Radion, 43rd. I think they might leave Cringe Enterprise drop spot, but I think they're going to be trying to find a drop spot the whole time, not really be able to find it. That's why I'm kind of short. Winter and Jonian, 44th. Zestful and Super High, 45th. Pixofi and Saren, 46th. Working on Kuski's contesting TD and Jewel as well, coming 47th. I got Zarba and Wolvax 48. So if I do think Focus Thomas then fight, I Focus Thomas really wiping the floor with them. Maybe Zarba and Wolvax get one game, or hopefully they can split. Polo and Goide coming 49th, and Fortune 50th. I have Maldives and Lyrics. Prove me wrong, and just win it all. Honestly, say you an idiot TDF. You don't know anything TDF. Idiot. I ain't coming to 50. I'm coming first. There we have it. Here are my predictions for EU officially. Should got Shark and Teamy winning it all. Good luck, boys. Now, I'm going to go through teams that are already qualified for the Summit Land and what teams from EU I think do get the qualification based on this and how they finish. Okay, so I'm going to go down the list of teams that are qualified, going from first, and I'm going to tell you they qualified from this one or if they're already qualified. 9 new teams will qualify for the Globals. I believe EU had 9 teams already qualify. So I think they had another 9 here, I'm pretty sure. I'm kind of hoping it is. That's what I'm basing off of, and I could be totally wrong. So let's go down. Sharkantini, already qualified. Vico Malbuka, already qualified. Sky and Scroll, already qualified. Kami and Hari have not yet. That is one of the 9 spots that I think do get it. Shino and Pablo, already qualified. Size and Scary, already qualified. Nebs and Nathan are the second team that I think get the Globals qualification start from this land. Focus Thomas have already qualified for it, and so have Swizzy and Pixie. For Doxy and Marius are the third team that I think get the qualification with this FNCS 2 Globals. Chap and Flixie have already qualified, so they don't count to that 9. Pix and Fyron are the 4th team I think get it. Darm and Demas have already qualified, so still only at 4. King, Cringe, and Twy are the 5th team that I think qualifies. Cheat and Giras are the 6th. Twick and Mydro are the 7th. Ping and Ghost are the 8th. And Rax and Giannis are the 9th team in the last qualification spot, with Mr. Savage just missing off, and I hope I am so wrong about that. I hope I am so wrong about that, because that would be brutal if Savage misses by only that one spot. I hope not. That would be so mad if that is what I predict. And other than that, that will be all the EU teams that I think do make Globals from Summit Land and this Major 2. not including the last chance globals qualifier that will happen after FNCS. But that's my EU side. Let's get over to NA. Now, let's get to NA. What I watch more of, because I am from North America, NA Central FNCS Major 2 Grand Finals. There is the map. And let's waste no time. Let's just get right into it. In first place, I have Peterbot and Poyo. Greatest player of all time, Peterbot. Poyo's looking so primed. He's looking like one of the best players right now. Maybe 1-2. It's crazy. I have them winning it all. Had a lot of beef with Aegis and Vino coming in here. Didn't know if they were going to get tested or not. Now that they're not getting tested, I think they can call for the win. I do think it might be a 2-horse race between them and this team that I have coming in second, which is Acorn and Bolts. Land Frosted, uncontested. Acorn shows up in Grands. I think they're going to hit them, Peterbot and Poyo, going to be neck and neck the whole time. I do have Peterbot and Poyo coming at top. Acorn Bolts coming in second, however. Both, I can see winning it all. And hot take, they might be the only 2 teams I can see winning it. I don't know how I feel that way because there's so many good teams, but those 2 just always perform so well in Grands. Third place, I have Kingly and Craze. I know a lot of people have them coming in probably in like 5th to the 8th range. I have them coming in 3rd. They're uncontested. I think at a good drop. I think they'll get good zones. I really do think that they can pull out a 3rd. Might be a little too high, too bold on them. But if I'm going to lose, I'll just lose. Admit that's me. And it will be my fault if they fail. I believe too much in them. They got pressure, got to them because of me. And they can blame me too. In 4th place, I know a lot of people are going to have Clicks and Rapid for the memes and because they're a good team. But I do think it'll be Ritual and Cold, another team that's really good. Uncontested, they're half of Battlewood, splitting it, which is smart in my opinion. Both are solid. Cold's one of the best. Ritual's one of the best IGLs. They'll get 4th placed. Really good team. Sometimes I feel like they're not putting in as much time as others, which is why I do have them coming in 4th and not like a top 2, top 3 situation. In 5th place, I have Shadow and Virgo, team that barely made it in with the last chance qualifier. And they ended up getting an uncontested drop as soon as they made it in, which is crazy. Oh, we just saw a live map change at Clicks and Rapid right then during while I was shooting this video, which is crazy. They disappeared for a second right there. Okay. Oh, they edited it. They're giving Josh and Yamzo this bit. Okay. I think that's good for Josh and Yamzo. I think that's decent for Clicks and Rapid too to not fight about that as well. We saw that live change right now. That might affect my rankings a little bit. I won't lie. Josh and Zoe might be creeping up a little. We'll see. But going back to Shadow and Virgo, 5th place. I can see them getting 3rd. After the highest, I think they're a super good team. It'll be good for them. 5th place, Shadow and Virgo. In 6th is where I do have. I wanted to talk about Clicks and Rapid and their drop spot. I think Rapids, top 2 IGL right now, top 3 IGL. So good. Clicks this is probably the best IGLs ever played with. That or Vino. And I can't wait to see what they can do. They have an uncontested drop spot. I think they'll do really good, and I'm ready to see it. In 7th place, I do have Cooper and Reet. I think they might be able to get 6 above Clicks and Rapid as well, but I land them at 7th. Now they're uncon wonky. I just have a sneaky suspicion some team might land on them. Aegis and Vino, I'm talking about you. You're looking a little suspicious. You could land on them, but we'll see how it goes. Right now, I got them coming 7th. They're always underrated coming into Grand Finals. They always perform up to the standards they should as players or better than what we think. More changes. We got Jiminy and Olk now contesting Josh and so I think that's fake, but we'll see. In 8th place, I have Higgs and Curve. Curve won the last NAFNCS. Amazing for him. Him and Vino played amazing. He doesn't get as much credit as he deserves because he did awesome. But unfortunately, I do have them kind of coming in 8th because they have been not the best in the Div Cups leading up to this. The last week they've been super good, but I just can't ignore the Div Cups previously. In 9th place, I have Aegis and Vino. I just think Vino's going to have a strategy to perform well enough to get a top 10 in NA and to qualify. I just think he's going to do it. It's just my belief and my belief in Aegis being an amazing fragger as well, that they can come in top 10 just about without really having a drop spot. for sure, especially not having a contested. Coming in 10th, I do have the newly uncontested of Victor V and Queasy. Were conned by Josh and Yamzo. I think coming in 18th when I thought they were conned. Now that they're not conned, I think they get a top 10. I think Queasy does it. I think the EU and one of the land ghosts does it and get a top 10 in NA. I think he can do it without a so far disappointing season 1 and season 2 hasn't been amazing, but it's been a lot better. I think he cracks in the top 10. Now I'm going to show 11th through 20th. In 11th, I have Dash and Noxie. That's kind of my underrated team to make and qualify for globals. I really do have faith in Dash and Noxie more than I should, probably. That's like my underrated pick. Yo, they're going to make finals. They're going to make it pretty handedly as well. And hopefully I have them making it. Hopefully the top 11 makes it. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I could be wrong. In 12th, I have Josh and Yamzo. Had them coming in 13th prior to it. I think they moved up one spot, but I don't know about all the contestedness of congestion of what's going to be going on in their drop spot, all the confusion. We'll have to see, but they're a great team. I think even with all this, they come in pretty good. They can get a top 10 as well. Yeah, I come in 12th. Hobby Diminish, the height team, I think the height might be a little bit crazy. That's why I think we're 13th and not exactly doing amazing. Is just because I think height might be more contested than usual in this Grands with Peterbot and Queasy here. We'll have to see. I think Quicks usually likes height as well. We'll see how it goes. 14th, I have Boog and Braids, only because they're contested. If they were uncontested, I'd have them top 10. But I do think Contra Darcy might try to fight them, or they might try, or Boog and Braids try to fight them a round or two when they shouldn't, and it could be bad for them. 15th, I have Muzz and Rise, who's also contested. 16th is Visuals and Threats, because zone biases can really mess them up if it's more northern zones. The EU team of Moneymaker and Fanayan coming in 17th, who I've always been a fan of Moneymaker, so that's a little more biased towards him. Before Josh and Yamzo and Jiminy and Ulk were contesting here, Dragu and Carillion, I had Dragu and Carillion coming in 10th. That was an underrated pick, but now I have them coming in 18th. Prove me wrong, get that top 10 though. Prove me wrong, make it look like an idiot. Golden Dojo coming in 19th, might be a little too low for them as well, and Viva Veer might be a little low 20th as well. But we'll have to see what goes on. Let's get into the 21st through 30th now. In 21st, I have Liam and Jace. Their drop shot with Tyler and Curly can get a little hazy to me, along with a lot of uncontested team land close to be around player as well. But they're probably a top 15-ish, 16 team, but I'm going 21st. Sales and Vert right now are kind of uncontested, so I'm going 22nd. Clicks and Aiden, I guess, are now contested because Jiminy and Oak were landing on them. I think they still will get landed on by Jiminy and Oak. I think it's a troll by Jiminy and Oak marking Josh Yamzo's spot. But we'll have to see what goes down there. 24th, H-Cube and Vlex are uncontested, but next to King and Craze, I think it could get keyed a little bit. Tyler and Curly got into a little bit with Liam and Jace, they're in 25th. Angel, Batman, Joe uncontested, but I don't think their drop's that good. Madden and Chance are at 27th. I think as Ages and Reno might not be landing the whole time, so they could get like a middle of the road pack. Slupsy and Donnie, 28th. Nuts Easy, 29th. And Skills and Kicks in 30th. All uncontested teams, kind of. Skittles and Slapsy land near each other, but we'll see how it goes. And we just had another live change because I don't see Josh and Yamzo on the map. Now I just see Jimmy and Oak there. Josh and Yamzo are now on Clicks and Rapid, which I think it is a troll. Maybe I think it is a troll now. Maybe I should have left Victor being Queasy, not in the top 10, but we'll see how it goes. I'm submitting it now official. So 31st, I have Aoxy and Jojo Fishy. They have qualified for the Reload EWC. I just think sometimes Battle Royale isn't their thing, and they're also contested. C Kentucky in 32nd, contested by American Fanayan. Dozier and Ishu, who I'm really wishing I put higher. I kind of realized I had them at 33rd. I think they're like a 23rd-ish team. I could switch them with Clixie and Aiden and feel pretty good, but we'll see how it goes. Mirror-Ups and QK at 34th, uncontested at a very bad drop, though. Causers and Decay, 35th, contesting the COD guy Ocus, sadly. 36 is Alongo Emoji, which I love the name Alongo, so that's kind of a little biased there. Yuz and Sharkman, another name I love. Void and Magma in 38th. Jimmy and Ulk, who's kind of been put in different places, in 39th. and having a Catman at 40th. Now let's get the last 10 teams. In 41st, I have Paper and Zen. Zen was dropped by Bucky, who didn't even qualify. So what the heck, Bucky? You should be in here, man. 42nd is Bucky's other guy in Webster. I really think that's awesome that he qualified. I don't know how White Weather Year did it, but hey, I'm not complaining. It's more content. Give it to us. 43rd, I have Contract and Darcy because I think Boogie and Braids kind of destroys them on spawn. In 44th, I have 20 and Chimp. 45th, I have Cade and Real Seal. 46th, I have Ocus. 47th, I got the OG Oliver, OG and X-Spawn. 48th is Cynics and Cirque. 49th is Max Smiley, who's good to Buzz and Rise. And 50th is Quick and Marixo. There you have it. There is my NA predictions. Now go through the list again like I did with EU and say what teams are Summit Land already qualified based on the Summit Land and which team qualified because of this. So Peterborough and Pollo already qualified. Acorn and Bolts already qualified. King and Craze already qualified. Ritual and Cold are the first team of the 6 to qualify with this Grand Finals of FNCS to the Globals. Shadow and Virgo already qualified as well. Clicks and Rapid qualify with this. That's 2. Coop and Reet already qualified. Higgs and Curve, I have qualifying because of this. That's 3. I have Agers and Vino qualifying with this. 4. Victor V and Queasy will be the 5th team qualified. And then Dash and Noxy are the 6th, which I'm glad because I wanted that I was ready to pick to qualify, even though that means I picked Josh and Yonzo, Javi Misha, Boogan and Braids, Muzz and Rise, and those teams not qualify. I think some underrated team gets in. And also shout out to my 19 predict team at Golden Ozone. They have also already qualified for the Globals as well, so they're in no matter what. But that's it. That's who I think wins FNCS, EU, and NA. Shout out to Salco and Faxi on NA West. Shout out to my Power Boys on OCE. Hope you guys do amazing as well and win. Here we go. Time to get this weekend's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch it unfold. We'll look back on these predictions, give myself scores, see how horrible I am, because these are probably going to be awful. And you guys can roast me all you want. Either way, freak out, TDF out. Have a good one. Peace.